SportsCenter, big trade in the NBA. It is not Kevin Durant. The Grizzlies are trading Desmond Bane to Orlando. Sources tell ESPN Shams Charania. In return, Memphis will get KCP, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Cole Anthony. 4 unprotected first-round picks, including this year's number 16 overall pick. Bane averaged 19 points this season. He's under contract 4 more years after signing a massive contract a couple of seasons ago. All right, so
while the Pacers and the Oaks AC are playing for the championship, Memphis made a bold move trading Desmond Bane. The Memphis Grizzlies, a team with a seemingly locked-in core, traded Desmond Bane, a supposed franchise cornerstone, to the Orlando Magic. This wasn't a panic move, it was a calculated strategic strike for the future. In return, Memphis got Cole Anthony, a dynamic young guard, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, a proven champion, and, most importantly, 4 first-round draft picks. 4. That's a treasure chest of assets. This move wasn't about getting worse today. It was about building a sustainable contender for the next decade. Critics will ask, how could you trade a 25-point-per-game scorer? But the Grizzlies saw the bigger picture looming financial issues and a stylistic clash. The front office acted decisively, not reactively. This trade is a declaration. The Grizzlies are doubling down on their true superstars. Sometimes a piece that looks perfect just doesn't fit the puzzle. So they traded Bane for flexibility and firepower to complete their championship vision. This is bold, this is brave, and for Memphis, this is the right move. The league has been put on notice.
I can't do this part in my sleep.
The Memphis Grizzlies are Ja Morant's team. He's the engine, the face, the franchise. Every decision must put Ja in the best position to succeed. You build around him, not just with him, but it's not a one-man show. Jaren Jackson Jr., a former Defensive Player of the Year, is the anchor. Ja brings the offensive fire. JJJ is the defensive wall. Their chemistry is the foundation. Ja's drives create open looks for JJJ, and JJJ's defense ignites Ja's fast breaks. They are the core, the 1-2 punch Memphis is betting its future on. Every other player must fit seamlessly with what these two bring. There's no room for a third star who wants to be a co-headliner. Only elite role players who understand the hierarchy. The Bane trade, it's about maximizing Ja and JJJ. The question wasn't if Bane was great, it was if he was the perfect third piece. As the stakes rose, the answer became clear. No. The Grizzlies chose their identity, and that identity is Ja and JJJ.
Has been nothing but aggression from him getting to the back.
Let's talk money. In today's NBA, the salary cap is everything. Desmond Bane earned a max contract, over $35 million a year. Ja Morant already has his max. Jaren Jackson Jr. is due for a supermax soon. 3 massive contracts would eat up nearly the entire cap, leaving pennies for the rest of the roster. That means minimum deals, hoping for miracles from late draft picks, and zero flexibility. The Grizzlies had to make a tough call. Which of their 3 big salaries was expendable? It wasn't going to be Ja, the superstar. It wasn't going to be JJJ, the defensive linchpin. By process of elimination, it had to be Bane. Trading him wasn't just about fit, it was about financial freedom. It ensures Memphis can pay JJJ and still build a deep, dangerous roster around their 2 main guys. This is how you avoid being top-heavy and vulnerable. The front office made a brutally smart, necessary decision. It's about championship flexibility, not just talent. That's how you build a winner. The playoffs exposed the problem. Bane and Ja both need the ball to thrive. Bane evolved into a creator, not just a shooter, but in crunch time, you want the ball in Ja's hands. When Ja ran the show, Bane became a pricey spot-up shooter. When Bane took over, Ja was neutralized. The result? A predictable, stagnant offense. Your turn, my turn. Easy for elite defenses to stop. Ja couldn't get into rhythm, and Bane was too good to be just a secondary option. The Grizzlies needed players who complement Ja, not compete with him. Low usage, high efficiency shooters and defenders, those are the ideal fits. Bane's growth made him too big for that role. The trade was an admission, the fit just wasn't right. Memphis chose synergy over star power. That's how you build a contender. Enter Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, the perfect 3-and-D wing. KCP doesn't need the ball or plays called for him. He's won 2 NBA titles by excelling as an elite role player. His job: play lockdown defense and hit open threes. Simple, effective, championship tested. For Ja Morant, this is a dream. KCP spaces the floor, punishes defenses for collapsing, and never clogs the offense. He's a career 36% three-point shooter, deadly on catch and shoots. But KCP's value goes beyond stats. He brings championship DNA, leadership, and poise. Memphis needed a veteran who's been through the wars, who can steady the locker room and set the standard. KCP is a professional, a leader by example, and a culture setter. He'll hold teammates accountable and show what it takes to win. This isn't just about replacing Bane's shooting, it's about injecting a winning mentality. KCP is the blueprint for the role Memphis needs. This is a culture-defining move. The Grizzlies just got a lot tougher. The real prize? 4 first-round picks from Orlando. That's a war chest of assets, giving Memphis flexibility for years. They can draft young, cost-controlled talent to support Ja and JJJ, keeping the roster deep and sustainable. Or, if a superstar hits the trade market, Memphis now has the ammo to make a blockbuster deal. These picks give them power and leverage across the league. And if things ever go south, the picks are the ultimate insurance policy for a quick rebuild. Whether contending, retooling, or rebuilding, these assets are gold. The Grizzlies can be patient, strategic, and aggressive, whatever the moment demands. This is how you future-proof a franchise. The trade wasn't just about today, it secured Memphis's tomorrow. The front office played chess, not checkers. The future is in their hands. Here's the bottom line. This trade was a calculated, necessary gamble. Memphis solved on-court fit, financial constraints, and long-term flexibility in one bold move. They clarified the hierarchy. This is Ja and JJ's team. They avoided a salary cap crisis and kept the door open for a deep, versatile roster. KCP brings championship experience and fits perfectly next to Ja. Cole Anthony adds scoring punch off the bench. Most importantly, 4 first-round picks give Memphis ultimate flexibility, draft, trade, or rebuild. The Grizzlies traded 1 star for a championship role player, a promising guard, and a treasure chest of assets. This isn't a step back, it's a leap forward. The Grizzlies are set up for a decade of dominance.